Hello everyone, Andrew here, and welcome back to Donkey Kong Country 2 Unveiled, where last time we did the first two levels of World 2, and man, was that fun, but quite the challenge and quite time-consuming. So time-consuming and challenging that by the end I didn't even think to unlock Funky Flights 2 with the coins that we had left over, so let's hope that no life grinding is required and that we find some coins in the upcoming levels here, because I don't think there were really any in the first two. And this brings us to Tunnel Trouble as the third level of World 2. So far we have seen no sort of deviation in the level themes of this hack, where in Lost Levels, by this point we'd already seen a Haunted Woods level. Whoa, that was just absolute luck. Okay, so we got to expect stuff falling from the ceiling now, and of course boat levels are always prime opportunity for things to be hidden inside the walls. But yeah, Lost Levels definitely mixed up the level themes a bit. And then I think Red Hot Ride, which comes after this, was actually replaced by a swamp level. But so far, Unveiled has been playing it by the book. Now what do I do? Like, is the lava not lava? Is it like a troll? Can I do like a... I mean, we do get Dixie right out of the box, so I'm assuming, okay, they're going to be expecting you to use Dixie's floating ability for what looks like a whole bunch of puzzles here, probably. And wow, okay. This is going to be weird. And again, still got to check all the boxes. See, the problem is that I don't really know where it wants me to go. So the first jump is just kind of a guess. And so far it's going very well. And I was trying to press down. But she decided to get into a twirl instead, which prevented me from ducking. But wow, okay, so that's what we're going to be dealing with in this level, and I like it. Again, in the Lost Levels, and I feel like I'm going to be comparing this a lot to the Lost Levels for whatever reason. Just because I guess it's the only other Donkey Kong Country 2 ROM hack I've played, so we're going to be comparing this to, obviously, that, and, of course, the original Donkey Kong Country 2. But in this level of Lost Levels, I don't think they actually played with the lava gimmick at all. It was just a rather ordinary water level. So it's pretty neat to actually see them utilizing the lava here. Now that's kind of what I was trying to do last time. Okay. And the crunches. How do I get by you? Ooh, okay, something like that. This is all luck. This is all, maybe just like karma for last time. I had, you know, a pretty tough experience. So I'm getting, you know, the easy treatment this time. I'm not going to complain if that's the case. And I don't know. I feel like maybe it like nicked my hair or something like that, but... overall, I'm much happier with this level than I was with the last ones. But no, see, like, I understand that things are going to be difficult at times, and I'm totally prepared for that challenge, because it's been mentioned, and, you know, I've mentioned too that the levels are really well made. So even when they're difficult, they're not like frustrating level of difficult. They're still fun, and it does feel like an official version of Donkey Kong Country 2 that's just a little bit harder than what you could normally expect from the game. I mean, I say a little bit. I've heard that things can get kind of crazy later on, so, you know, I'm not going to get too complacent yet. But I'm having a lot of fun, and I'm glad to see everyone else is having fun too. Now, see, the way it works is they kind of aim in on wherever you are when they start chomping. So just kind of need to move better. But underwater, it's not always so easy to move quickly, so we'll see what we can do about that. You have to wonder, like, if there's anything under the lava. Maybe at some point there will be like an exclamation mark barrel you'll have to use. Kind of like in the original level, I suppose, but something to think about. Because, yeah, so far no secrets have been found. And I always kind of press the Y button by accident, which causes me to twirl, which means you can't duck, which means you die. As long as I keep getting that one up, we can try as many times as we want. So, just gotta remember that. And again, yeah, you gotta make sure you time this properly. And I did not time it properly. And that's the first time we've been hit by that. And that's me trying to get the balloon, but hey, it confirms that there's nothing down there. Okay, and how do I want to deal with you? Up, down, alright. Okay, we did something this time. Wow, now we got okay, so you gotta be quick. Yes! Okay, well, I'm definitely suspicious of what's to the right. But I like this letter O, which hopefully means a checkpoint's coming up soon. How do I do anything about you unless I have a barrel or something to defeat you with? Okay, so for now, I guess we'll ignore that. And it's definitely prime real estate to look for if we're missing a secret at some point. And okay, you are a circular one, good to know. This looks like a big leap, and we got a hook, and a few more hooks. Can we go through the ceiling at all? Yes, we can. But once again, that seems a little bit too dangerous to risk at this point. So we have at least 2 places so far to look for secrets. Like, I don't know if, you know, you can potentially squeeze yourself through with Dixie with like a really well-timed jump and float. But those will be interesting things to watch. And like, there's you know, Clobber there. And hey, there you go. So overall, not bad. We've been recording for, you know, not very long at this point. So I'm pretty happy with that progress. Considering, you know, the last part took like a bajillion years, the progress so far has been better. Not amazing, but better. And that's going to be an interesting spot to deal with. Yeah, so I mean, like, less than 10 minutes into the video, we're already halfway through one of the levels. I long for those, you know, good old days when I could, you know, get a part done in, like, you know, 20 minutes and have enough time to film 2 or 3 parts of one sitting. But that last part taking an hour and a half to record, that was something. But, yeah, it was fun. And I'm having a lot of fun here, too. This is actually a really cool concept. As I said, I'm really enjoying that they, Empty Sys in this case, has made better use of, you know, the level's original gimmick, because in the Lost levels it was just kind of a really generic water level. So this is cool. I'm really looking forward to seeing what else they do with this. And yeah, there was obviously a quick kind of climb there, which when you have lava, that's like a staple thing that you have to do, is have a part we have to climb really fast. So we got click-clack there and click-clack there, and they just suck. The second you land on them, ooh, really close that time. This is giving us lots of money, though. So, I mean, if there's one good thing about all this, all the silly deaths, I guess it's that our bank is expanding. And it's funny, you know, I was just mentioning at the beginning of the video, I wonder if we'll get money. Okay, so, perfect. Okay, anything to the left? Again, we know where at least 2 kind of potential secret areas are, and this level normally only has 1 DK coin and 1 bonus game, I believe. So if those are, you know, both of those, then I guess we don't really have much to keep an eye out for. But who knows? Maybe one of them isn't what you know, we expected is. So still got to keep our eyes open. Easy peasy. I mean, that's awesome. That's what I'm talking about, though. Like that was a lot of fun to learn, and I'm always happy when you can learn something. Like, it's not unfair. With a little bit of practice, you can get better. That's what I like. So, like, right here, what do you want? Something like that? Okay, I was like, this jump just can't be that simple. But no, it's not. We got a thing like that, a thing like that. That zinger goes back and forth. Let's not take things too quickly. And now we're falling. Although it seems a little too simple. Like, why? Oh, shoot. Oh! Shoot. I don't know. I overthought it. I just totally overthought it, but hey, it's me. And if you know me, you know I like to overthink things. So, not too bad, though. I don't think we should have any trouble getting back there, so let's do it. And just like that, we are already back. Okay, so thing like that. Don't want to go too, okay, you can actually touch that. And we got a zinger coming at our face. But is it going to keep respawning? Yes. How do we stop it from respawning? Okay, you can do a thing like that, and the thing like that, and you duck under that one. I mean, hey, more of the duck ones, please. They are very easy to deal with, and I'm definitely afraid of rising lava again, which I suspect is probably gonna happen. Not yet, it doesn't look like. And you are the type that walk up edges. Same with you, and just like that. Wow, that was way simpler. That was only 13 minutes of recording. Plus, of course, it records for a couple seconds before the video actually starts. So there you go, in under 15 minutes. Wow, we cleared a level. Searing Showdown. That sounds more like a boss than anything, although obviously it's not. But we did not find anything inside of Tunnel Trouble, so we're going to have to revisit that. And again, we're looking for 1 DK coin, 1 bonus game with good suspicion on where they are. So let's dive back in. That was cool, actually touching that lava, and it didn't do any damage. Oh. Those guys still aren't any easier to dodge. Oh. the worst part of this first half is definitely the lockjaws. Like, I just don't like this part. Swimming in these extremely confined spaces. Like, what's the best strategy for that one? Because that's the one that always gets me. And we got this guy, but I'm gonna worry about that. And wow, I didn't feel like I was that slow there, but I just did not have enough time. Wow. Okay, so very good. I'm just gonna squeeze back up here. And wow, okay, so it's amazing that when you learn the strats, you can do it quite quickly. So what to do about you? Is there a way to defeat you, or can we just kind of squeeze in there somehow? Is there even anything behind you? It doesn't really look like it. I don't think there was any kind of item we could bring back with us this way. Can we just spawn you in some ways? That'd be kind of hilarious. Doesn't seem like it's happening, but like, if I just... No. Was there anything even over there, though? Just trying to time this. It's kind of an awkward thing. I feel like, I don't know. Is that something up there? Is that like a treasure chest, or am I just seeing things? Alright, I'm gonna try this one more time. And we have at least one other place to still investigate, so... Like, it kind of looks like there's something in the top right, right? It's not just a box, or is it just part of a box? Could almost be like a treasure chest. I just don't see any way I'm fitting in there, so... Oh, I didn't actually mean to jump off the edge, but I did anyway, so, yeah, gotta get back there again, but I think we've kind of learned it now, so it shouldn't be too difficult. Now, one thing I'm actually a little bit curious about is if there's a way to get in behind that Cruncha from underwater. So rather than, you know, going into the barrel right away, maybe we can sneak behind somehow? Of course, we don't really have much time to check that out. Like, I guess it doesn't seem like that's the case. Like, oh. Kind of seemed like you could jump into the ceiling more there for a second, but maybe I'm just imagining it. You can really kind of clip for some reason into the walls. I'm not so sure why. But okay, we'll skip that secret for now. Maybe it's connected to the other secret. Maybe. A very doubtful maybe, but I mean, I guess, you know, this does head to the right, so... Is that possible? It is, too, and that's... Okay, so maybe that was the trick all along. And it is a box. I did actually see a box, but can I fall down to the floor here? Like, what is the purpose of that Cruncha? Just to get your attention? Oh, maybe do I have to go all the way back with this now? You can place boxes down, right? Yes, you can. Okay, so where the heck am I going with this? Oh, okay, so that's right. I can fall down where the O was. And then I can do a thing like that. And... Wow, okay, invisible DK coin. I think it was just the last part I was asking, is there such thing as invisible DK coin? Not sure what the purpose of making it invisible was, though. Like, you know, obviously there was a secret over there. The fact that the DK coin was invisible didn't really deter me from, you know, either going over there or not. But I guess we still have one more secret to find, so we're going to be doing that now. Okay, so since the DK coin was in the first half of the level, I'm going to make the assumption that the bonus game is in the second half somewhere. Now, it's probably not like the safest assumption ever to make, but I don't really see anywhere else in the first half for it to be. It's possible I missed something, but for now, we're going to go with the assumption that it's in the second half somewhere. And like, this whole part right here where you're racing, it's totally possible that you can go through the wall in one of these sections, like where the crook was there. Like, it definitely looked like maybe you could have gone to the right there, but that's going to burn a lot of lives trying to check those things out, but it might come down to having to do that, so let's give it our best. Like, anything here? And of course I can always kind of start select. It didn't look like it, so I'm just going to go with no. Like, I mean, a click-clack could be used to open up a wall. I doubt it, kind of, but, you know, all things that we need to consider. Now here, I don't think we ever... Like, can you get on top of any of these walls? No way! And I didn't even actually realize that we never found the G. Cool! Awesome! And once again, you know, not finding a Kong letter connected to the bonus game. I just hadn't even realized that we didn't collect them all last time. And wow, that just brings us to, you know, go through the walls maze zone. Always one of, you know, my favorite maze. Thankfully, I mean, I want to say that this bonus game is easy to get back to. Watch, it will dump us right at the end of the level or something if we don't beat it on our first try. Okay, yeah, so this is literally just kind of trial and error. So bear with me for a few tries while I figure it out. Ugh. Okay, thankfully it's easy to get back and try it again. But cool, like, oh, of course, the Kong letters. Always need to pay attention to that sort of thing, but I was correct in thinking that, you know, the bonus game was in the second half because the DK coin was in the first half. That's probably somewhat like how I would have done it if, you know, I was designing this. So, you know, that first path we did looked like it was a complete red herring, not correct at all. And probably do a thing like this. No? Uh-oh. Huh? Whoops. And, oh, wow, we can even kind of... Okay. Some weird shenanigans are going on. Where does the coin even appear? What if it's behind you? What if it's, like, the whole trick is just that you go behind the start? Oh, man, I wouldn't have even been surprised at this point. Okay, so we're just kind of being sent in circles. It's really interesting. But, like... The weirdest part is that I don't know exactly where the coin even spawns. Huh. Like, okay, so up there, obviously. And I mean, I would assume, like, the top right, but maybe... Like, I could swear I tried those boxes above me right now. But I guess we'll have to investigate them one more time. Like, yeah, you can't go through there. So, what am I missing? Do you have to go through the ceiling? Potentially? And then kind of drop down on it? Anywhere we can go through here? Nope. This is the weirdest bonus game, like, ugh. And I think we've tried, like, all these. Alright, I'm missing something here. It's probably really simple, and I'm probably just, like, you know, somehow not trying a wall that's really obvious. Oh my gosh! I actually managed to die before getting back into the bonus game, so, oh, I'll see you in a minute. Well, thankfully it's easy enough to get back to, and we get another extra life from Kong letters, but... Like, wow. So obviously your first instinct is going to be to head to the far right and just, you know, try all the boxes around there. We tried, I think, all the ceiling ones. You can't go to the right here, obviously. That'd be like the first thing to try. Like, when we're going through here. There you go. I mean, I don't know. It was really obvious, really. I could swear I tried that, but obviously I did not. So with that... Tunnel Trouble is complete, and it took us about as long as it did to beat it originally to find everything, so not too bad, and definitely not nearly as bad as the levels from the last part. So I think we're then going to take on Searing Showdown. Normally a red hot ride, the hot air balloon level. Will this level have anything at all to do with hot air balloons? Not yet. Do I jump into the lava? I mean, of course, the last time there was a secret in the lava to the left of the start, but still, you know, the same level theme as we've come to expect. From this level. And, wow, how do we do this? Once again, we start the level as Dixie. Not sure if that means it's only Dixie? Maybe I can fit through there. Or maybe not. But I mean, I have to admit that in the last level, playing as only Dixie, I prefer that a lot more than just playing as only Diddy. Because Dixie's, you know, hover maneuver is just so nice. Okay, maybe the strategy is you do this, and then you do this. That would make a lot of sense. So barrels are important. And we do get both Kongs this time. So far we have a lava level, but we have... Oh, okay. So the trick is that barrels are always needed to defeat zingers. Understood. So we'll just take the hit there and do a thing like that. It worked, but whoa, look at that. A moving arrow barrel. Like in an awkward up and down position like that. That's not something that you normally see in the original game, so we gotta do a interesting kind of squeeze underneath it, probably, just like that, and a thing like that, and we're already at the O. So if that means we're almost at the checkpoint, count me in for some of that. And what do we want to do with this? Can we break any walls with it? But I'm assuming we're probably going to want to defeat some zinger with it. So it's been confirmed that the blue zingers are indeed hot air balloons. Just with the zinger graphic for some strange reason. But in that case, yeah, they just have weird kind of hit detection, so I fell right through it after everything else I had done. And yeah, that's right, we need Clodber again. How soon we forget. So let's do a thing like this. So what happens is there was a comment that was absolutely awesome. A commenter who, back in my Lost Levels Let's Play, also had lots to say about a lot of the inner workings of Donkey Kong Country 2 that you don't normally think about when you play the original game. And the way it works is that there is a setting that needs to be turned on for a level in order for the hot air balloons to have left and right movement. If that setting is not activated, then hot air balloons will only move directly downwards, which is what it is set in obviously this level, and in the previous time we saw the hot air balloon zingers, which is why we're not able to control them ourselves. And there are other flags or settings that can be turned on. Oh no, I mean, it was so obvious what I was supposed to do with that. And I just threw it at the zinger instead. This is what happens when I get into my old stories again. Back in 1999 in Donkey Kong Country 1. No, we're not going to do that. But yeah, so it's just like Mario World in that way. Where in, when you're ROM hacking, you can set a flag to make it a water level, or you can set a flag to make it an icy level. So Donkey Kong Country 2 follows that same logic. With things like wind and ice and hot air balloons and such. So it's very cool to know that. So anyone who teaches me anything that I did not previously know about DKC2 in the comments, I greatly appreciate that. Another thing that was mentioned in the comments is that apparently the Puff Tup enemies, the pufferfish, they are different colors, and depending on the color, that determines if it's one that explodes, or if it's one that, doesn't explode, or even in what direction they explode. And I had never noticed in all the times I've played Donkey Kong Country 2 that they are actually different colors, and that you can tell which type they are based on that. So thank you for pointing that out as well. I guess, on your old blurry CRT TV, it's just, I guess I just never noticed the difference enough. So interesting all around. So let's do a thing like that and that. And I mean, the last time I died to that Cruncha, that was probably like right before the checkpoint, if I had to guess. We've already found out like where the O is, so we can't be too far off, I would think, from the checkpoint if we're following, typical Donkey Kong Country 2 conventions. Okay, so yeah, we need some height here, and we do that, and you gotta do a thing like that, and then that. Very nice. And hopefully the checkpoint is somewhere before any more challenges take place. Prime real estate inside that wall for a secret, but I don't have anything to break it with. And something straight up, perhaps? Oh, we have an invincibility barrel. Okay. What would I do with that? Can we bounce on red zingers? Yes, we can. And we got the directional shooting barrels. Whoa. And this is... I don't like this at all. This is way too fast. Okay. And what's going to happen at the end of this? I have no idea. I'm just prepared for anything, literally. And there's the checkpoint, even after the end. Wow. And no, I should have thrown that. Okay. Whew. This is awesome. Although, again, we haven't found anything yet. I believe that there's normally 2 bonus games in this level, plus, of course, the DK coin, so we're probably going to have to do some searching. Prime real estate would be that directional barrel. I only shot in one direction. Here's an exclamation mark from the warp zone, and we have found all the Kong letters. I feel like throwing upwards here is probably a big deal, but I do not have a Dixie to do that with. Ugh. And I have no choice but to go directly into the target, which does not have a DK coin in it. What do we want? I guess the 1-ups are fine. But wow, 2 very fascinating levels. Is that something in the lava down there? Behind the black kind of rock? Or is that just kind of background texture? I have no idea. Wow. Great level. Not very difficult at all, really. Again, this is all just that, good karma after all the bad karma last time. But yeah, we have lots to search for, and it's been mentioned that, things get really well hidden in this game, as we've already seen. So I'm going to do my best to find everything as we, play the levels, 100% the level before moving on to the next one. Of course, Cranky is here if I've exhausted all other options and just really need a hint. But I guess, it may even come to a point sometime where maybe we, just completely... pass a level and maybe come back to it later. We'll see, but in the meantime, there's still, I think, lots of searching to do in Searing Showdown, so I'll keep you updated on any discoveries. Okay, and the first thing I have to do, because the last level did it, is there anything in the lava to the beginning, to the left of the beginning? It does not look like it. Okay, so we can all sleep well at night now that we've checked that, so I'll see you in a minute. You know, I don't think I've ever gone inside this barrel. You know, it has to lead to death, right? But what if it didn't? Okay, so that will be kept in mind, but I mean, there's no way it would, like, want you to go into the bonus game. What if we throw above this guy anything? Does not appear to be the case. You don't think that a cannonball to the left, you don't think that this game is really insane enough that, like, if you follow that cannonball back, it breaks a wall? I'll have to think about if there's any walls that that cannonball could hit, but of course Web Woods in the original game does do something silly like that, so everything is on the table. Okay, so you cannot follow that cannonball back to the left. Confirmed. Okay, I don't think we've ever, like, kind of sank to the bottom on those zingers, but it looks like the camera box scrolls up and you can't even really do that, because I'm gonna hit the death line, you know, really soon probably, so I guess that's probably not connected to anything, but, huh. Like here, we do that, and yeah, the death line just seems to rise there. I guess there's nothing down there, hopefully. Still no secrets. Now, this invincibility barrel, I jumped right into that last time. If you're invincible, does it open up secret walls? I can't think of a time in the original game where that ever happens. And yet, I'm very curious. Oh, darn. Ugh. Okay, so that's as far back as we could go in terms of searching for secret walls, unless you could bounce on those zingers and go back even farther. It's possible. I mean, that would just be one of those cool little tricks that never happens in the original game. I was gonna go check Wrinkly Kong, but I haven't even searched the whole level yet, so I'm gonna refrain from using hints until I do that. Wait, like, with that barrel, there's just so much potential for that, you know, to be used in the other direction. It didn't look like there was anything in the other direction. I should have just completely gone with it, since now I have to start select anyway, but that's another avenue of possibility, I suppose. Wait, why? Why is there invincibility sound? I don't think I'm actually invincible, though. Like, yeah, I'm not invincible, but there's for some reason invincibility music. And it's still going. It's probably just a glitch because I had the invincibility before, but weird. Now we're actually invincible. But yeah, that's really strange. So, okay, I mean, that barrel could do something, I guess. And I guess I want to shoot straight up this time. No. I mean, could it be straight down? Like, it's possible. We've seen things hidden in the lava before, but before I do too much of that, let's do this. Because I haven't, I don't think, checked the second half of the level too much yet, so let's do that. Whoa, that was lucky. Oh no! Oh, wow, I'm getting so many lucky bounces here, I'm not even kidding. Okay, anything underneath this platform? Like, it's amazing that we actually found all the Kong letters in this level. Not a single one is connected in any way to a secret, it looks like. Like, how can you do anything? I don't see that white thing at the bottom anymore. Maybe after I hit the target? Huh, but it's amazing. I replayed the whole level and did not see one secret. Like, that looks like something down there. That looks like a barrel or something. There's definitely something going on, I think. But since, yeah, I've replayed the entire level and nothing really jumped out, I think it's time to ask for a little bit of help. So let's do Wrinkly first, because we've already visited her. You know, Clubba really likes DK coins. Was it purple or was it blue? Always forget. I do love that the coins are blue in this game. It's really nice. Does that mean that he doesn't take just Creme coins in this game? I guess we could give him a visit, even if we don't actually pay him. We'll see about that. Alright, Searing Showdown. Looks like someone lost their box. It would be a shame to let that go to waste, I think. So there was that one box, like halfway-ish through the level. I guess that's connected to something. And got nothing else too interesting there. And I guess we'll stop by Cranky also, just for fun. We have enough money. I don't think we need to worry about spending too much money. Amazing how quickly this game can go from being a fun place to being full of crocs. I'm having an awesome time. Searing Showdown is free. Yikes, don't be too late or you'll burn yourself. And man, it's like... Oh, but I mean, that could be referring to the spinning barrel. And like, you know, you should shoot downwards and go into the lava and burn yourself. I don't know. We actually got a 3-coiner. This better be good. That flitter might be useful. Find another way to get into that one last auto barrel. Find another way to get into that one last... Because that's what I'm talking about right at the end, right? You get put into that barrel, and then you just end up at the end. But how else could you use the flitter? Unless you could bounce off that flitter into, like, another invisible barrel? Because it feels like the target's way too far for you to just bounce to it. Okay, but anyway, we have some things to investigate now. So we're going to jump back in and take care of that. But what's the next level? Yeah, Animal Ascent. The other name I'm seeing at all these places, I'm like, I don't remember that level. But anyway, here we go again. Like, here's that box, right? Like, what could I be missing with this box? It'd be a shame if someone lost it. Like, who? Who's losing this box? I mean, I'm sure I've tried all these doors, right? I'm not crazy. You can't go back. Huh. I mean, in this box, you take it over here, and then you have to throw it at that guy. So I don't see how that could be connected to a secret, but that is the only box in the level, I think. Unless I'm forgetting one. So again, that's real estate. Like, I feel like this wall is very suspicious, especially with those 2 bananas leading to it, but I just have not been able to get here with anything to break it open. Okay, nothing up there, it doesn't look like. The sound effect disappeared there for a second. That's kind of odd. I was seeing if maybe he, like, you know, shot anything special. Like, what else could you possibly do with this crate that I'm just not seeing? Is there a trick with crates I don't know about? If I ride on you, what happens? That happens. Exactly what I was expecting. This box again. What could it possibly be referring to, Cranky? Like, this zinger is not an issue whatsoever. So I thought maybe there was going to be like a bonus barrel underneath it. Because yeah, that one's just so easy to jump over that it's strange that it even exists, but that theory has been debunked. Like, just overall, Cranky's hints are like not that useful. And I felt that way about them in the original game too. Like, it's probably alluding to something, but it also could just be talking about, you know, using the barrel to defeat that enemy or something. I don't know. But so far, all I can say is it hasn't helped me too much. So, like, I guess a downward shot here is what we're going to be trying next. And it didn't work. Wait, am I actually invincible this time? No, just the music for some reason feels like starting up sometimes. It's very odd. Whoa, we got double invincibility music going on. That's freaky. Not even double invincibility will save you from lava. Alright, I finally ended up in that barrel, and it's finally proven that it does absolutely nothing except kill you. Oh, whoa, 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 I see that. Whoa, okay, so it wasn't a barrel. I thought maybe it was a bonus barrel. I saw the banana. I just barely saw it in the lava there. How many people probably noticed that before me and have been yelling at the screen for a while? But all right, 1 secret down, 2 to go. I'm never going to be able to unsee that banana down there now. That's cool, all right. I mean, I always try to kind of look down at the lava while I'm playing, because it's just so easy to, you know, hide a banana down there or something. It blends in so perfectly, but I just missed that one the first few times, I guess. So, alright, let's see here. And, whoa, thankfully, no big consequence from that. There we go. And anything that I can see here, we're gonna get this checkpoint here. First time we've been in the second half for a while, and yeah, let's just explore this general area. Anything at all. It doesn't seem to be the case. I never really rode these zingers down too close to the lava. But I guess they don't lead to anything, maybe? Probably not. And that's how you properly do that. I think that's the first time I've actually done that. Which means I can now actually throw partners around. There was that one spot with the exclamation mark. I was curious if that was in any way connected to a secret, if I could, you know, do a partner throw there. So let's see if we can actually do that this time. And again, I need to be looking more at the lava because I'm just, if there's anything down there, I didn't see it, but darn, so close. Okay, so there we go. Can we do anything here? I guess there is like an invisible G. That could be all it's kind of indicating. So here's that part where there's that auto barrel, but then there's like I don't understand what it's implying from that that flitter. Because like, even if I bounced on that, it wouldn't send me far enough to get to the end. More investigation required. Another thing I've noticed is that I haven't done too much, you know, with these zingers. Like if I follow this guy around in a ring, does anything happen? Nothing really seems to be down there. I mean, bonus games, I guess, could be invisible, so you just never know. Like if I do a thing like this, that didn't do anything. This is really scary, but thankfully the hit detection is very generous. Nothing there. And nothing in particular that I saw there. Okay, so back to here where we can once again investigate these guys. Yeah, not sure what I would accomplish with that guy. You can do a thing where if I take damage on that flitter, I can then transfer to Dixie and start fluttering. What if that's it? What if that is the trick? But I need to take damage, which is a lot harder than, you know, it looks. Because of the weird angle I would have to hit it on, if it's even possible, but that is something I could potentially do. Oh, it's a long shot, but let's give it a try. Whoa, that was really weird. Like, I don't know. I feel like there's very much potential for something to be missed in that area. You know, again, below the lava perhaps, but I didn't see anything at first glance. Okay. How could I potentially get hurt by one of you guys? If this even is the solution, which I'm increasingly thinking it's probably not. There's once again one of those arrows. You know, arrows are important, but I'm not sure what it would be pointing at bonus game-wise. You can't take Rambi past there. I mean, if you could, we could try and do like a charge thing, but you can't. Is there anything in obvious view here? I don't see any kind of secrets under the lava. I just don't see what I'm supposed to be doing. What does this do? Just for the heck of it. Nothing. I feel like I'm bouncing on like more than just the zinger there. It's weird, but I think it's just the kind of strange hit detection. I don't know. Is there anything I can do with Dixie? I don't see anything in the lava. I just really don't. So if there's anything down there, I just don't see it. Can this guy help us at all? I don't see how. It's weird. It's like if I could just stand on top of that, you know, flitter. Like, I'm gonna go into it and... Can I still start select? Yes, I can. I can't change the direction of the barrel. I just... Again, I think that if I could take damage and then float as Dixie, that would make it really easy to get to the other side. I just don't see how I can take damage on that flitter. I'm gonna keep trying, though. I think I figured it out. What if I do a team throw and throw Diddy into the flitter and then he gets hit? That might be it. So if I do a thing like that, can you like, you can't really run. Although I do like having the Y button held, but I guess I can't, so. If I time it better. Almost. Almost. But then, I don't even know if that would help. But, I'm all out of ideas otherwise. What if that flitter, you can somehow get it to the end, and then it will stop you from hitting the target when you shoot out of the barrel at the end. That's a possibility. But the second that you go into that, no, but I need it to get into that barrel then. Like, if I hit that flitter, I'm going into that barrel. Otherwise, I don't see what I could do with it. Do you need a license to be this bad? I wish I was dumb so that I can reread my hints. Ugh, okay. Searing Showdown. That flitter might be useful. Find another way to get into that one last auto barrel. Like, find another way to get into it. Like, if you bounce and go, like, over top, do you think there's, like, another barrel on top of it? Kind of like the last level of the first world where there was 2 barrels side by side? Could be. Could be. I'm probably overthinking things like usual. But it could be another case of the invisible barrel, so let's investigate that. Like, I don't know how else I could get into it. Well, look at that! The barrel didn't spawn for a second. I don't know if that was significant at all, but it was kind of interesting. You cannot get enough height to go over the barrel. The only other way would be like to the left of it, but you just can't get to the flitter fast enough to even really try that unless I threw a partner at the barrel. I've always been trying to think of throwing the partner towards the flitter, but maybe if I do the partner throw closer to the barrel. All right, that's our next attack. Nope, that didn't end up going. Whoa! Did you see the jump that he just got? What if that was Dixie and I could have flown? Interesting. That time was actually really good. Is the flitter still coming? I don't see it. Whoa, 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 okay. Okay. I have no idea exactly what I did, so I really don't want to have to replicate that. But is there indeed something in the lava down there? There actually is. Oh my gosh. Wow. I hope that if I lose this, I don't have to redo all that. And of course it's something dumb like collect the stars. Okay, and of course there's got to be crunch. Of course it's 12 seconds. Please, don't give me like an actual decent amount of time. Oh. Okay, I think we got it. Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, that's one bonus game down. There's still somehow one more somewhere. And it would have been easy to try it again if we had wished to. Wow, that was cool. I don't really understand exactly what happened in the end, but it happened, and yeah, so the trick was to go into the barrel, and I had this theory from like way back where if the flitter could come to the end, we could use it to not hit the target, but it just took a long time for it all to come together. Wow. And so we still have one more bonus game to find, and I'm pretty confident at this point that it's not in the later half. It's somewhere before the checkpoint, and I do still have my suspicion that it's related to opening up a wall. In this level in the original game, there's one bonus game inside a barrel and one bonus game by breaking a wall, but the last level proved, actually, the level that used to be Lava Lagoon, that bonus game locations do not always follow their original game type. Because in the original Lava Lagoon, you have to break open a wall to get into the bonus game, where in this game's version of it, we just kind of jumped into the ceiling and found it, which I'm assuming it's because there was a bonus barrel hidden up above where you couldn't see. But okay, I need to get used to playing the first half of the level again. And let's look for anywhere where we can potentially open a wall. Like, we've already tried a whole bunch of these, like half an hour ago when I first was trying to find bonus games. It's amazing. Today's levels were not very difficult at all, but just, you know, the finding secrets portion always seems to kind of creep up on us time-wise, which I'm not complaining about at all, because I love finding all the secrets, but it's pretty tough. So, like, if I could take this box over to there somehow, because there's no throwable object over to where I was just trying to jump. So if I could somehow get that box on the other side of that massive gap, there's a whole bunch of walls I've never had the opportunity to try breaking open before, which may, you know, one of them may be the bonus game. And that's kind of my, you know, theory I'm running with at this point. Because otherwise, I don't see anywhere else where there's like a secret bonus barrel hidden under the lava, or there's a flitter somewhere that you have to miraculously bounce on. And this, you know, this crate does, you know, potentially relate back to, you know, Cranky's hint. So I'm gonna keep trying that, and we'll see. Like, if only there was something on this side that I could throw. But I just don't think there is. Unless it's invisible. But see, like, my bets are on this wall right here with those 2 bananas leading to it. That's definitely my bet. But just like, oh, like, and again, actually, I did have that theory where I could bounce back. And wow, that's a theory I had, like, feels like years ago now. But okay, damage boost through the cruncha, and then kill him with the invincibility, and then I can get back with the box. It could work. It will work. So we don't want that. But we don't want the zingers to go off screen either. So okay, so that, and then fall through that, because why not? Okay, so this please, there we go. All right, so get the invincibility, make a mad dash back, destroy everything in our path along the way, and then we can take the box back. No problem, is we don't have to worry about like accidentally killing these, you know, these blue air balloon platforms. So now we can do this, and again, my bet's on that wall. If it's not that wall, I'm gonna be really scared. Okay. So is it that wall? No. Is it this wall? Abso-freaking-lutely! Now, it was guaranteed by EmptySys in the comment he left on part 2 that there are no times in this game when you are required to, like, actually take damage in order to do a secret. And the genius, Andrew. Genius. And that's gonna be a problem. But actually, we can keep trying, because if we just keep doing this and going back, we can't keep getting the box. But yeah, how do you do that otherwise? Like, you could throw a Kong to defeat the Cruncha, maybe? But that seems like it'd be really awkward. But maybe it's possible. But then, actually, no, it is possible. Because you could arc the Kong over the Zinger, defeat the Cruncha, and then actually get a rethrow in the air again, without, you know, even needing to touch the ground. So that's probably how you do it. But alright, so what's going on here? Actually, was it defeat the baddies? I'm not even paying attention at this point. It probably was too, wasn't it? Actually, I might need both partners? So maybe it's like, you know, a failsafe. It doesn't let you get there without both partners. Because how otherwise do I get up to that second level? Huh. Anyway, let's try this one more time, and let's get all the facts, because I'm too busy thinking about how miraculous it was that we found the bonus game, and not busy enough paying attention to what the conditions for winning it are. It is destroy them all. Duh. Okay, so we're gonna have to take Clobber here, and like, does that count as defeating Clobber? I actually don't know. Probably not. And then we get to, like, what do you do? Nothing really. I feel like you need both partners. Otherwise, I don't see how I throw up to that second level. But then, how do I even, like, defeat the Zinger or anything? Alright, just when you thought that, you know, the part was almost over, we still have another puzzle to solve. like if I do a thing like this... I think I just missed. Otherwise, it might have actually worked. As silly as this seems, I'm just so out of ideas otherwise. Oh, because there's a little bit of a delay between when you can start moving again and when, you know, after you team up. And because the hit detection on that bee is just so weird, I need to get moving as fast as possible before it goes down too far so I can get the distance that I need, and it just makes a really awkward situation all around. Oh, and then I was going to try and throw again, because I believe you can rethrow after you hit something in the air, but the death bar was just too high and I hit it too quickly. Oops, I'm not supposed to bring this with me. Whoops! Oh. So if I just throw it directly to the right... I feel like there's like kind of a delay though. If you throw straight up, there's a delay in throwing. But if you throw to the right, does the same thing happen? I never throw to the left and right. I always throw directly upwards, so we're gonna have to investigate that. Okay, so... you throw straight up, like, Diddy freezes in the air. If you throw to the right, like, there's kind of a freeze. It just doesn't feel as good as when you throw straight up. There's, like, a lot more of a delay. You get a lot more time to kind of examine what's going on. But, so if I do a thing like that... oh, but if you throw to the right, she doesn't go into the barrel. Oh, I tried to throw up and into the barrel. Why did the death line have to come up so high? If it was just a little bit lower, it'd be easy. But the way it's positioned makes this very awkward. What if I threw, like... no. There she goes! Like, the fact that there's definitely a way to do this without taking a hit astounds me, considering it just seems so wrong in every way what I'm trying to do here. Oh my gosh! Okay. Okay, that actually worked. Now just do not take a hit, please, whatever I do. Because as long as I get into the bonus game, I can just keep trying it. Because it kind of just like dumps you where the invincibility is, right? So, like, yeah, my ability to retry now is greatly increased as long as I don't mess up on these. I don't know why they changed their... I don't know why they changed the design to zingers. Like, when thinking about it, there's not really any reason like why that would be necessary. Hot air balloons are used in lava levels. That include zingers, that include Rambi. So, I mean, I guess it's like an aesthetic thing. But it just kind of makes it awkward to stand on them because you're never really sure where the top is. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Guess it's time to try that again. Oh my gosh, okay, so did it again somehow. Now it's gotta do a sneaky thing like this. Get Dixie because... oh my gosh, alright. Yeah, the slopes on the edges of these platforms are not your friend. That's absolutely for certain. Sure, why not? That was all kinds of messy. Oh, okay. So now that we can get into the bonus game, feel a little bit better. But still, getting back into it sucks. So what do we do here? What do we do here? We'll actually be able to see more than half of it this time because, you know, I can use a buddy throw to get up to the top. But, you know, if it was intended for it to be a bonus game that you needed 2 partners in, you think they would give you 2 partners. So I feel like I'm doing something wrong, and honestly, I don't know what it is at this point. Like, is that all I need to destroy? No. Like... can I bounce on the clobber up to the top? Okay, so... and I mean, that's kind of the problem too, is that you can't really practice this one and get, like, you know, consistently better at it because... oh my gosh, so all along that was the trick. You use clobber to bounce up there, you do a thing like that, but then you need the clobber... but no, but then there's flitters underneath? Maybe you have to do the top and then run back and do the bottom. Okay, learning it. Okay, so clobber. See, like, that's the problem. Because you can't really consistently practice this one, I really had no idea what I was looking at, but I kind of understand it better now. But that doesn't kill the clobber, right? Like, he's still alive, so hopefully he doesn't count as part of the having to destroy them all. Yes! Yes! Oh, it feels so good to be completed with this level. And with that, everything in Searing Showdown. Today's 2 levels were very easy to beat, but getting all of the secrets, wow. And it's funny too, because I had very accurate suspicions of where the 2 bonus games in Searing Showdown were hidden during my initial playthrough. Just the execution was not simple in the slightest. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to pay for Funky, because why not? And we're going to save. Because, I was hoping with those, not so difficult levels we encountered today that I'd be able to, maybe record a second part after this, but you don't want to know how long I've been recording for. Let's save that game, Wrinkly Kong. I think that says all that needs to be said. So with that, thanks for watching part 5 of Unveiled. I'm having a blast, but wow. Is it getting tough, and it's only the second world. Hope you enjoyed that, and hope you'll join me for part 6. So thanks, and see you all later. Thank you so much once again for checking out my videos. I really appreciate it, and if you enjoyed, please consider leaving a like and subscribing, as it really helps my channel out. With that said, hope to see you next time.